What's up and what's going on, y'all? This is Al. And in this video, I'm going to talk about and give my opinion on what I think is a good side hustle. It's not for everybody, right? But it is for those that love playing the game. My new side hustle, right? Because I'm a retiree, but my side hustle now is 1-2 Nolimit Holdem poker. I've done plenty of side hustles. I'm not going to go into those, but I know for 2025, it started. In the end, I decided that I'm done with the side hustle that I was doing, and I decided to say, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of a situation that I've always loved, and it's finally in my backyard. That is poker. They built a building down here where I'm at, and I have access to it basically 24/7, right? I have the freedom to do exactly what I want to do any time of the day, right? Any day of the week that I choose, that is available, right? It's a big room, plenty of tables, food, waitresses, drinks, everything you want. Plus, it's nine-handed. That is what I love. I love nine-handed poker. I don't mind 6, but 9, and I say between 7 and 9. That is my love at a poker table, right? I hate 10, but I do love anywhere between 9 and 7. I'm in. I love it, right? Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can make anywhere from $50 to $300 a day playing 1-2 Nolimit Holdem poker. And I'm going to talk about how it can recoup your finances if you respect the game. If you respect the game, then a lot of times it's going to be a value of earning, right? It's going to be a high value of earning. I started this back in 2002, and I never, ever had a chance to really get myself into the grind because it wasn't around me. I had to travel. And that being the case, I never really got a chance to really concentrate on making it a daily event or occasion. Now I can. Like I said, I have access to it. I don't have to play online or anything like that. So that's a whole different talk session. I'm talking about being able to go to a poker room. I think people love, and I know I do, I love poker rooms. I really don't care for online poker, but I know people that do play it. They make a lot of good money off of it. Me, myself, I love sitting across from my opponents. I can see everything in front of me. So that's what I love playing. But making anywhere up to $300 a day is possible. It doesn't mean it's going to happen all the time. You may not even make that amount, but you can be a winner every day, right? If you have the patience, if you have that integrity, if you have that commitment to stand by and just wait on the right hands, right? And you don't want to overplay yourself. Sometimes poker is going to be boring, and that's a good thing. Because if it is that, that means that you understand the assignment, right? If you are playing and you are sitting there and let's just say you got 3 guys in conversation, they're having a real good time. One of those guys out of that 3 isn't paying attention. The other 2, they can walk and chew bubble gum at the same time, and they know exactly what hand they got, and they can concentrate and pay attention to everything. In a perfect world, if poker was like chess, where you have opponents facing each other and everybody just quiet, nobody's saying nothing, to me, that's a perfect poker table. Every now and then, yeah, you may say something, but when you have a bunch of people sitting at the table and everybody's just all over the place with conversation, including the dealer, right? That's the party that's taking place. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. But it all depends on how you feel about it. In my opinion, I would love to have a mature poker setting where everybody's coming in, they buy in, get their chips, How you doing? How's it been? And then get it on, right? Let's play. Best hands. Give congratulations to an opponent, to a player that beat you. Nice hand, right? But does that really exist? A lot of places it probably. Like I said, when I used to travel and go play at places, and I would sit down, I always felt it was different when I went out of town to play at some of these venues. Playing here now is almost that same type of setting. I love the atmosphere of where I'm playing at now, and it's possible to see 300. That money that you make isn't just to build up a poker stash. Right now, I'm a retiree, so I would not recommend that you put all your time and energy into it unless you just already made your commitment that you're going to be a professional poker player. Now, if you're going to be that, then of course you're going to do what you're going to do. You're going to live and die by the poker game. That's what you're going to do. A lot of players do it. A lot of players, though, are sponsored. So you got to remember that. It's not just people play poker and then all of a sudden this is what they do, because you can get wiped out and have to start all over. Well, if you ain't got no means to get that money back in your pocket, to get back on the table, then how are you going to get back in the game? So you should always have a backup plan. Me being a retiree is perfect. Right? It's perfect. All my responsibilities are handled. All my bills, all my payments that I have to go out at the end of the month when I'm paying the man and all that kind of stuff, that's all taken care of. I have no problems. I don't have to ask anybody, can you send me a couple of dollars here? Can you send me a couple of dollars there? Call the companies. I don't have to do anything of that. All I do is get online, look up my bills, and I send them in. They're taken care of. So that responsibility is met. Right? So now I can enjoy myself on the poker table, right? And if I have a bad day, chalk it up. Come back the next day, no problem. But you can recoup money that you have to put out each month. And you don't, like I said, you don't have to build a poker stack, but you can build a savings to yourself. And pretty soon, when you see $300 a day, sometimes 4, sometimes 5, I'm saying 300 because that is almost a good value in a 1-2 poker game, right? Because the majority of the players are going to buy in. We all start off at 3. Some players come in less than that, right? But I start off at 3 because that is the max. And then after that, you can add on. If you get there late, and let's just say somebody has 600 in front of them, if you got 6 and you saying, okay, let me match his stack, you can buy in for that 600 to match his stack. But when we all first start off, it's at 300. And that's normally how it goes. So what I'm saying, the number that I'm giving is because from what I've seen, it does not come fast and quick. It can. I've sat down. As soon as I sat down, I was at $700. And poker players, they know exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as you sit down, first hand, bam, everybody has a hand. You wind up being the winner, and you got $700 or $800 in front of you already. First hand. That happens. Now, do you keep going? Right? Because I said you make $300 a day. You've already made over 300. Quota met. Do you stick around for a little bit and then say, okay, we out? If you are set in your ways, you're going to get out of there, because the mission isn't to come and enjoy and have a good time, right? If you're looking at it as an earn for that day. Now, if you're just saying I'm going to play poker because I love playing, and even though I got this 8 or 9, I'm not ready to leave. I want to keep playing. You can do that. It's up to you. But always be mindful that that smile you had on your face can turn into a frown real quick. So a lot of times I like to always practice, there's always tomorrow. You can come back tomorrow and enjoy a good day of poker. But today, you hit the mission. You secured it. You got it. So you don't have to stay. And believe me, if you're in a poker room you're not hurting anybody's feelings by leaving, right? There's always going to be, as one head leaves, another head is coming in. There's always somebody waiting. And when you get up, a lot of times people understand the mission. They may be upset, right? But what can they do about it? Nothing, really. It's not a home game. It's a poker room. So you can leave. But anyway, that is being able to get $300 plus a day in 1-2 No Limit Holdem poker. You can do it. It just takes dedication, learn the game, understand it, and know it's fun, but at the same time, it's about money. And if you don't have money to lose, then you really need to study it, and you really need to understand what you're getting yourself into when you sit down at the table. With that said, I hope that I was able to get you to understand where I was going with this. It is, the video is just saying you can make 300 plus a day, and this is a way that you can do a side hustle, be able to recoup losses that you have, responsibilities, especially if you're a retiree. It's in your backyard. If you know you're a retiree and this is what you can do on a regular basis, then I say go for it. Go for it, because it's a lot of fun. Go for it. Study it, understand it, learn it. With that said, I'm out. Y'all be cool. Oh, like and subscribe, please. With that said, I'm out. Y'all be cool. Peace.